He's here again.
Yeah.
He wanted to do something. He wanted to play Kirby. I said, we'll make a Kirby tier list.
His idea, not mine.
Because I am not going through another Mario and Luigi brothership situation again. I'm not doing it. So...
I offered to take the wheel multiple times.
No. This is you taking the wheel. This is his video. Roll the intro. Why don't we do the one that we know?
We could start with that one. Honestly, Kirby the Forgotten Land. Immediate S tier because first mainline Kirby game, like in 3D, and there was a lot of trial and error, like with making a 3D Kirby game, and waited so long for it to come to this level. Great story, like great setting, great plots. I think they handled it very well. I feel like it was very worth the wait, and with the Switch 2 version coming out with more levels and just more to the game.
We played that last night, and may I just say, it was fantastic, the scaling that they did to the Switch 2 with that.
The visuals and everything. It's a great start for anyone who's new to like a Switch 2 and needs a great 3D platformer outside of Donkey Kong. So, amazing. So, I can go down the list here.
If you want, whatever order you want, yeah.
I will say Kirby and the Crystal Shards on the 64. I've touched on it. I've gotten to a certain point in the game, but like, I'm not a big fan of like mixing the abilities, honestly, with that game. So, Kale, you've probably never seen that.
I haven't seen 90% of these, dude. This is your video.
But I'll put Kirby and the Crystal Shards at C. I'll probably just need more time to resonate with it, but like I just haven't gotten that much motivation to like actually touch on that. So, Kirby and the Amazing Mirror, that's on Game Boy Advance, and I'm also gonna put it in the same level as Crystal Shards. Like, it's like one big world that you have to explore, and I find myself getting so lost, like, and just having to get a guide. Like, I'm not that kind of guy. Like, that's
we both need our guides to get through games like that.
Exactly. It's like Kirby games are supposed to be easy, and like having to find everything through that. It's like it could just be me, like as far as Crystal Shards and Amazing Mirror. So C tier for me, honestly. Kirby Air Ride. This one I haven't touched on very much either. And I touched on it just to try it out, like I don't know how long ago. The controls were really janky for me. And honestly, I'm probably gonna get back into this one for when the new one comes out on Switch 2. But honestly, this one will go for C tier for now. Like, and same thing, I just haven't had like the motivation to play through all of it. I'm gonna say the same thing for these next few. Like Kirby and the Rainbow Curse on the Wii U. Like, it doesn't even feel like a mainline Kirby game. I love the art style for this one. I love it. Like, because everything is clay, and like it's like a sequel to Canvas Curse on the DS. Since you actually have a gamepad now, but they just should have made like another mainline Kirby game. I don't know why they like took this level to the Wii U. Here's one of the spin-offs, Battle Royale. Why did they attempt that?
Because it's Battle Royale.
Why did they attempt that? It's not Battle Royale like Fortnite.
When did this game drop?
2017.
17, so about when Fortnite dropped.
And there's like a story mode. It's like these different modes. It's like I had zero motivation, and like just within seconds of playing it, it's like nope. Canvas Curse and Mass Attack, it speaks for itself. Why did I put that there? Yeah.
No bueno.
No bueno. Not off to a good start, guys.
There's the game I've played, and then there's everything else.
There's everything else there. It's like, oh, not off to a good start with this list, as coming from the Kirby veteran. But let me skip a couple real quick. Kirby's Adventure on the NES. It's a solid A. It's a solid A, because it was actually the first one I ever played. And it was a great intro to to like me like learning the core aspects of like the series too, and like I played it first on like those Smash Brothers demos and like the NES remix like on the Wii U, and like honestly I kind of felt a connection to there. Like I spent the $5 on the eShop and I played through the entire thing.
Definitely worth $5 if it's an A.
Oh yeah, definitely. Kirby Fighters 2. Ooh. For a spin-off, one of the best spin-offs. One of the best spin-offs. Like for a fighters game like in this sort of thing, great story mode. As far as like the progression and everything, the multiplayer, like if you're playing like single matches, they feel really short. So you're just best off like progressing through like the single player or the story mode. But also the music too in this game.
You're big on music in Kirby games.
The music in Kirby games, like, it will resonate for the rest of my life. I will say that much. As far as spin-offs, Kirby Fighters 2 on the Switch, the best one. Kirby Planet Robobots belongs as my favorite Kirby game of all time.
Mm-hmm. He talks about this one all the time.
For many, many reasons. The direction they took, this was actually about to be direct sequel to Triple Deluxe. Like, it was supposed to be like a carbon copy of Triple Deluxe, but I'm glad they took this route. The music, I keep mentioning the music, and the feeling that like your home just got invaded by this psycho puppet master of robots. It stuck really well with me at the time and still does today, honestly.
Because when did that one come out? Like mid 2010s?
2016.
2016. Okay.
2016, and it just got announced out of the blue like of March of that year, and I just remember freaking out. I could say so much more about this game. It holds a very, very special place. Kirby's Blow Up Blast, that's actually a spin-off on the 3DS. I'll give that a B. They have decent levels, so they were clearly testing this out like for Forgotten Land. So they were testing the waters with that one. The progression and the levels with that one, I feel like they experimented well with this one. They had some challenging moments in there too. Like there's like a true final level in there that's just really hard for me to progress in. But you put that aside, and overall the game is just really great. Like it's like $7 on the 3DS eShop. You can't get it anymore, but I could get it for you.
Yeah, I know you could. Yo ho ho over here.
Dreamland 2 on the Game Boy. I remember getting this just because I wanted something else like Kirby related to play on the 3DS. I'll honestly give it a B. It introduced like those side characters like Rick, Kind, and Koo, that give you like different versions of your abilities. I progressed well with the levels in here too, but I haven't really touched it since like I played it back in 2015, and like I couldn't really get to the point where you fight like dark matter in the game. It's like you have to collect everything in order to fight dark matter. But overall, everything else, like I had a lot of fun with that one too. Kirby's Dream Land, that's the shortest of this bunch, like since it's just like those few levels. I'm talking so much. But honestly, this one gets a good B tier too. Decent levels to start out with, and like for it being like the first one on Game Boy, like for it being short, that's my only gripe with it. But and that's also the one like you don't even get any abilities, like it's just normal Kirby gameplay. And then the ability started out on the NES. Kirby's Dream Land 3. For me not playing too much of it, I'll give it a B tier. And a lot of the same aspects as Dreamland 2. It just released really, really late in the Super NES life cycle. But a lot of the same gameplay as the second one on the Game Boy. At the end, like at the end of the game, like with that true final boss, you will see exactly why Kirby is not a kid's game.
There's so much lore with it.
There's so much lore with Kirby in general. This one involves like real blood. Like
Really?
yes, like it's you're fighting a white eyeball, and then like its pupil comes out and like there's blood everywhere. That's Kirby lore for you.
Wild.
Kirby's Epic Yarn on the Wii. I feel like this was way too childish for me. And you'll see Kirby and said like, oh, it's a kid's game. I feel like Kirby's Epic Yarn had way too much of that child portion. It actually wasn't supposed to be a Kirby game at first, but like once developers saw it, it's like oh, this could be a Kirby game, and so they reskinned it as Kirby.
Because did they say what it was supposed to be originally?
Like it was supposed to be like Prince Fluff and like whatever.
Oh, okay.
So like Prince Fluff just got booted to be the side character.
Right, he was a side character. I almost played this game.
Yeah.
I never got around to it. I almost played them.
Mm-hmm. So like you'll see like these C's and D's like those are ones that just like weren't as motivating for me. But Kirby's Return to Dreamland.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now.
Yeah, that's
Come
a good
on now.
one.
What are we doing? First played it in 2015 when it came out on the Wii U eShop. It resonated with me just like Planet Robobot did. And once it got re-released on the Switch, I was sure to play it again. And this summer actually, I played the modded version, Revenge of Dreamland, which I needed that challenge very badly. But it was nice to replay that too. They took a lot of stuff from like the new Super Mario Bros. Game, like with 4 players at the same time, and they made sure that it was as similar to Kirby's Adventure as they could, because in other regions it was called Kirby's Adventure Wii, and it really showed. And with Magalore as the base villain, that was icing on the cake. Yeah, and everything of how the lore of that final boss went. Like that was a statement. That was a statement from the hiatus of Kirby on the home consoles. Squeak Squad.
I've never heard of that one.
You never heard of this one?
I've never heard of Squeak Squad. No.
I've tried this out a few different times on the DS. I'll give it a low B, honestly, because the levels I feel like are really really easy, and like the writing and like the story of the game, like Kirby, like he's eating a strawberry shortcake, but it was stolen, so it must have been DDD.
Always.
It wasn't. It wasn't. So writing like that, it's like come on guys. The levels just felt really easy, like I said. But like the gameplay, it still felt fun. Star Allies, I'll give this a very high A. It wasn't my absolute favorite Kirby, like in the modern Kirby era.
But you've talked about this one with me a few times.
Gameplay is still very much fun. People complained about the lack of content, like at the beginning, when this first came out. But like there got to be more characters, like from the Kirby series. The multiplayer, like trying to get people to play multiplayer in this game, like it's. They want to play as Kirby, not some enemies, not some enemies in the game. Like of course they're gonna have the same abilities as Kirby, but like they want to play as Kirby or one of the main characters. Once you replay, like there's like that guest star mode, like you can't play as Kirby there. It's like you just stick too much to like one character. It's like this is a time attack mode in the game, where you play as like one of the side characters. You don't play as Kirby, and it's like a time attack mode. Like you play through the entire game. So like going through that over and over and over and over again with every character, it's like it shows like what characters you've done once you actually see like how many characters are like with the enemies. It's like you're gonna have to replay this like at least 30 different times.
Yeah.
So like the replayability just gets boring after that. I'd say it might be one of the harder boss rush modes. Once you complete everything and then you get to that final boss rush in the game. I feel like that's one of the harder ones I've seen. I've had to call Luigi a few times there too. AKA use my amiibo. So
the amount of amiibo that he used last night on our boss rush in
I've had to call Luigi 3 times.
You called Saul 3 times.
Honestly, Kirby Superstar. I'm gonna put this higher than Star Allies.
Okay.
A lot of it's the gameplay at the time. This I feel like was way ahead of its time. And this was won by Sakurai. So this is his Kirby. So in this one, there's like 8 small games. Like they're marketing like 8 Kirby games in one. Like they're just like 8 smaller games. But so, like you play through those and they have like different themes through all of them. And it resonated with me very well. Like when I first played it. Like it introduced like a Meta Knight story and like you going up against DDD in a few modes. There's a DS version of this, but I just preferred the Super Nintendo version, honestly. The DS version did add a few extra modes in there, like a couple different adventures, and then they also added that True Arena, and you also fought Galactic Knight for the first time. But I've just preferred the simplicity of Superstar, like on the Super Nintendo, honestly. Triple Deluxe gets up to S tier, definitely. So funny story. At the time, I was excited to play Rainbow Curse on the Wii U. Silly me. So I actually got Triple Deluxe before that, and so glad I did. I played that all the way home the day I got it. And it felt so similar in gameplay to Kirby's Adventure on the NES. I was like, this is just like what I just completed. So got hooked on that fairly quick, and like recognizable music. There's a couple tracks from Kirby's Adventure there too. The final boss of that game resonated with me well there. Sectonia. You're basically fighting like this huge flower. So like you're fighting the Dreamstock. So like this game is like all flower themed, and so you're fighting like this big monster flower, like that shows up at the very end. To end off, we have 2 different Kirby clashes. One on the Switch, one on the 3DS.
You've been trying to get me to play the Switch one for a year plus now.
Well, let's start with the 3DS version. That gets an A for me, honestly. Why? The music in basically every one of these, yeah.
You and your Kirby music.
I have playlists. I have many playlists.
That's half of what you listen to is just Kirby soundtracks.
Guilty pleasure. So this one was 2017. This was a free to start game. Both of these were free to start. And they were fairly inexpensive. Like if you wanted to progress like a little bit quicker, like fairly inexpensive to like do microtransactions. They did microtransactions the right way for me, honestly. But for Team Kirby Clash on the 3DS, I feel like it was a bit harder to progress. And Super Kirby Clash did progression way better. That gets an A for me. And there were modes to play like this online mode, but you could still play like by yourself. And playing online just felt like the biggest cheat. Cause like you're playing alongside like people that like maxed out their abilities and everything. And like you just progress that much faster in the online mode. But like there's the offline mode, like you're on your own kid. But you already have like all your upgrades and everything from fighting alongside those maxed out players. So that second one was in 2019 too.
They both released same year, the 3DS and Switch ones.
Not the same year. The 3DS was 2017, and it's basically the same concept for each, and same exact gameplay. You just fight Kirby bosses, and like you upgrade your abilities and everything.
And I know that's your big thing, a lot of boss rushes. That was the fun thing we did last night.
But like with these games, you're more so like just spam attacking everything, like because like they have so much more health and everything. So like you're just spamming attacks, like is he dead? Is he dead? Is he dead? Sometimes you'll run out of time, and then like, oh, do you want to spend 5 gem apples? There's like gem apples that you paid for. So it's like add 30 seconds to the clock. So you'll run into that sometimes, and then most of the time you'll probably just say screw it. It's like just end it there, and then upgrade your abilities later.
All right, there's your list. That's all him. If you have complaints, yell at him in the comments and not me.
Please yell at me. I'll fight all of you.
But no, literally the only one I've played on this list is the new one, and that's pretty much it.
And Return to Dreamland too.
I played a little bit of that one, not much at all. But yeah, that's that. He's the Kirby expert.
The Kirby.
Kirby to him is like this.
Yes.
To me. I'm almost at 800 hours on this already in 13, 14 months.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Insanity from this guy.
Insanity. Well, that's that. I hope you enjoyed his yapping, 98% his, 2% mine about Kirby. Peace out.